All right, I want to talk to you about your classroom management assignment coming up. This is a 200-point assignment, so it's very important that you understand exactly how to complete it. If you're in the Week 9 folder, you will see some of the items that you need to create this assignment. The template is right here under the green heading, and there's also some sample classroom management plans that have been created that we'll take a look at. So basically, let's look at the template first. This tells you to select a grade level, and you're going to describe in detail, this is a minimum of 5 pages, double spaced, 12 font, how you will positively manage your classroom. You will include in your report descriptions of the following. Number 1, your classroom management philosophy. A statement of your philosophy of discipline in classroom management. State clearly what you believe. This will be 1 page. You will follow a behaviorist approach, a humanist approach, the classroom management tradition, or an eclectic approach that combines all three. So what this means is you probably need to pick one of these, understand what it means, and in your 1-page philosophy, cite the theorist and cite this approach and talk about why you have chosen this approach to use in your classroom management plan. Include in your philosophy how you will motivate students to learn. I want you to understand this is not your teaching philosophy. This is your classroom management philosophy. So they're very different, right? This is all about rules, procedures, and how you will approach students and their behavior. The next, you will come up with classroom rules. If you're a PE teacher, music teacher, elementary teacher, science teacher, whatever, you're going to create a list of rules. You can look up rules online and get ideas, but what rules, I want you to do your research and find the rules that you would want to use for your students. All right, include the consequences broken or used if rules are broken. Okay, then you're going to come up with routines and procedures. Develop a thorough list of essential routines for your classroom. Select one important routine and detail step by step how the routine will be completed. What do students do? When? What is the role of the teacher? So this might be morning routine, could be walking to the lunch, it could be coming back after, specials class, it could be your end of the day routine. Choose one routine that you want to focus on because you will be building routines and procedures for your students. Finally, you're going to do a visual presentation. You will create a visual to show your classroom management plan. You can use, well, I said Prezi and Glockster. I think we're just going to go ahead and put it in a wiki. It's going to be the easiest way, so I need to change that for you guys. So we'll just say wiki. All right. All right, and then you will do references. So I set up here that it's going to be 5 pages. You'll have one title page, usually 3 to 4 pages with your classroom management philosophy, your rules and procedures, and so on. It's going to probably be 3 or 4 pages, and then your reference page, all right? 3 sources cited in your paper. I don't want to see websites. I want to see good sources, right? So try to find good sources. All right, so that's your classroom management plan. This is a look at the rubric of what it will look like and the things that I'm looking for. Visually, your visual presentation is visually pleasing. Important range of classrooms. Some people in their classroom procedures will put like a map of what their classroom will look like. That is up to you. That would be great. So let's look at some examples really quick of what they look like. See, this person's 4th grade classroom management plan. Probably need to include, or you do need to include a cover page with your name and the class and the semester and all of that. And then this is what their plan looks like. Notice they've cited some sources here. That's where you'll put your citations. The rules. Notice how they took the rules and then they talk about the rules. You need to explain why you've chosen these rules and what they mean. The consequences of you're going to use, and this will be different based on if you're teaching 1st grade, 3rd grade, high school, whatever. You're going to have different consequences, so you need to do your research and find out good consequences or rewards for that age group because they are different. All right, you wouldn't send a high school to the treat box to go get a little treat, right? You would probably do something different for an older child. All right, routines and procedures. This person did morning routine, lunch routine, dismissal routine, and then talks about the procedures there and how, like, things that you don't think about when students need to go to the bathroom or they need to get a pencil or paper, how to keep things clean when they're going to clean up the classroom, how they're going to know the schedule. Are you going to have something posted? All of these things you need to talk about. This is what I'm looking for here. This would be, close to an A+ paper. If you have less than that, then, your grade would be a little different. So, let's look at the second one. Again, they need a title page here. Not really seeing citations in this one, so this would probably not be an A+ paper because you have to have 3 citations. It only makes sense for you to cite them either in your philosophy or possibly your rules. But just looking at this one to give you some feedback here, you see how they talk about students and so on. Okay. I will post a copy or a sample wiki for you to see in the classroom so you know what I'm looking for. But it's going to be a visual presentation to show your classmates and to myself of what your classroom would look like and how you do your rules and all of that. So there's some research there, Harry Wong's stuff, and so on. A PowerPoint that talks about classroom management. So I want you to take a look at that. All right, that's the assignment. It is 200 points. I will post a wiki example in the classroom. So when you click on wiki, you'll see a sample. Let me know if you have any questions and I will be around to answer them. All right, take care. Bye.